This skill is essential for the ACT and SAT math sections. Systems of equations, solving by substitution. Let's take two equations. 3x plus 6y equals 24 and 2x plus 3y equals 13, and let's find the value of x plus y. First thing we want to do is isolate the variable in one of the equations. I'll choose the left one. So subtract 6y from both sides and divide each side by 3, and I have x equals 8 minus 2y. Now I substitute 8 minus 2y in for x in the other equation. And now it is no longer an equation of two variables which can't be solved. It is an equation of one variable which can be solved. Distribute the 2, add the negative 4y and 3y, subtract the 16, negative y equals negative 3, so y equals 3. Now we have the value of y. Put that into the other equation. We see that x equals 8 minus 2 times 3, or 8 minus 6, or 2. We have the values of x and y, so we can get the value of x plus y. 2 plus 3 equals 5, and that's our answer. So that is solving by substitution. Let's try it on a word problem. Ben, Buddy, and Brody bought way too many snacks. They loaded up on candy bars and jelly beans. In total, they bought 28 items. Candy bars cost $2, bags of jelly beans cost $1.50. They spent $48 on this cornucopia of refined sugar. How many of each item did the lads get to eat while they watched the Jets lose? So we need to write two equations. First, since the number of candy bars and jelly beans in total was 28, we'll write C plus J equals 28. And since it was $2 per candy bar and $1.50 per bag of jelly beans, and the total was $48, we'll write 2C plus 1.5J equals 48. $2 times the number of candy bars plus $1.50 times the number of jelly beans comes out to 48. Now we solve. Isolate C in the first equation. C equals 28 minus J. Substitute that in the second equation. Distribute the 2, combine like terms, subtract 56, negative 0.5j equals negative 8, and then divide by negative 0.5 or multiply by negative 2 to get j equals 16. Bring it over to the other one. C equals 28 minus 16, or C equals 12. 12 candy bars to go with our 16 bags of jelly beans to munch on while we watch the Jets drop another one. Good luck with the inevitable stomach ache, both from eating all the food and from watching the Jets. Here's an SAT question. A proposal for a new library was included on an election ballot. A radio show stated that 3 times as many people voted in favor of the proposal as people who voted against it. So that's F equals 3A. 4 is 3 times as many as against. A social media post reported that 15,000 more people voted in favor of the proposal than voted against it. So that's F equals A plus 15,000. F is 15,000 more than A. You have to add 15,000 to A to get F. Based on these data, how many people voted against the proposal? Here we already know F equals 3A, so we just put that right in the other one. Solve for A, which is 7,500 against, which is our answer. Here's another one. Pause to read in full. Note that I am writing the equations separate from each other, so I have space to write down from both of them, and my work stays organized. You gotta keep them separated. Systems of equations are all over the SAT and the ACT. They have been for a long time, so make sure you practice those before the big day. Thanks for watching, and if your test is coming up soon, good luck.